BMW for places that we could double through. My life a mission for commission, triple digits, double commas.
Mamba Mentality Monday, what it do, people? Happy Labor Day to everybody out there. If it's your first time tuning in, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me give a shout out to the homie Nutty Mac. That's his joint I'm playing in the background. Shout out Nutty Mac. Shout out Young Go. Shout out Frog, Westside Rapid Chaos, Brought Belizean Chaos, Baby Ben Dog, and 190 Nutbone. What it do, homies? Hey, everybody who doing something with their music, I encourage that. So now let's get right to it. So everybody, I appreciate everybody who been tuning in. I speak on the big homie Neckbone, letting get his say-so out there, share the history of the Tongan Crips. A lot of people been curious about that. Let me answer a couple questions that I seen in the comments before I go on with part 3. So people ask me when did the Tongans became part of the Raymonds? Well, the Tongans is not initially a part of the Raymonds, but they are in a sense because the homies from Raymonds started that, and the Tongans always been right there with us. So the bridge has always been that. So the Tongans and Raymonds is like a big ass family. We do hood days, 10 Deuce Day with the Raymonds, the Buttlongs, the East Coasters, and the Tongans. We all do the 102 thing. But them always been the homies, always gonna be the homies. It's like, you know, it's Tonga Rays. We like to call it RCTC. That's how we do it on that side of town in Eagle Watts. Them the homies. They doing their thing. I support them. Always they support us. That's what we do with each other. We got each other back 102%. That's just what it is, man. So let me clarify something what the homie Bone was just saying in this last video. It's a trip though too. Let me say this also. Somebody, I forgot bro real name, but people be having YouTube name. A lot of people, hey y'all put on, like when y'all be making comments and shit on my channel, and I see y'all, and I know y'all be having different names because of the email and you sign in to YouTube. I don't be memorizing those names because people be using just different YouTube handles. But homie, somebody asked me something about yeah, that's what it was. He asked me about when the Raymonds and the Tongans, when the Tongans become part of the Raymonds. It's not like that, but it is like that in a sense. You know what I mean? It's like they always around Raymonds, always been because of who started them. We're in the same area right there. So Tongans always been around Raymonds. You might not see it all the time, but you go to a lot of our functions. A lot of times you see Tongans there. Them the homies, bro. So you know that's what we do, man. But yeah, what he was saying in the last video about the Park Village and Samoans. Let me clarify that. I mean, SOSs. What he mean by that is, because he been told me this a long time ago, what he mean by that compared to the TCs is that the SOSs and the Park Village, all the other gangs, the Asian gangs, they didn't come into this arena as straight Crips. They came into like Sons of Samoa, so they was more like a cultural thing. I don't know much about the Park Villages besides the homies. I've run across a couple Samoans from Park Village. Most of the Park Villages I know, they black though, but shout out to the homies from Park Village. I got a lot of love for my niggas over there, them the homies, so I don't want things to get misconstrued, but that's all he meant when he said that, is that the Tongan Crips, they came into this shit as Crips from day one. They didn't come in here as being part like a brotherhood, a cultural thing. That's what he meant when he said how Tongans came in as straight Crips and everybody else didn't initially start out as Crips. They initially started out as Crips. Another thing he said, let me see, before we go any further, because I know people going to be asking in the comment section. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I got to go to work, y'all. So I'm just chilling right now. I want to throw this in before I throw part 3 up. But thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate that. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe, and share this content with anybody you think might be interested in that. Also, people continue to chase positivity, continue to chase your goals, your dreams, and not the negativity. Stop chasing ass. And what I say by that, I mentioned that in like 2 stories ago. Compare this: opportunities and distractions, right? Assets and liabilities. You chasing ass, that's a liability. Because the moment you hit that ass, that shit depreciates. The same way you buy a brand new car off the lot, as soon as you pull that car off the lot, that shit depreciates. Chase opportunities. Don't just chase ass. Get your bread. Get your bag up. Live peacefully and stop all this bullshit. Stop all this yah on the internet when we got so many opportunities for all of us who's real gang members, people who really came up in the field, really doing this shit. Man, don't bring that shit back to this, bro. Let's just keep going forward, man. Leave that shit alone, because all we doing is running backwards, bro. We running backwards. Like I say, stop running your laps backwards. Let's go forward. Enough with the bullshit. I appreciate everybody content they putting out here on YouTube. Good shit. Everybody got a different story to tell. Shout out to the homie Cartoon from Fire Trey Avalon. That's the homie. Shout out to the homie Hoodie Hood, Bride Dog, the Hood Postman, OGNT, whoever else I forgot, man. All of y'all out there, 16 to life, man. Come on. All of y'all that's doing this kind of content, continue, bro. Grape Street TV, man, all of you brothers, man, I ain't got against Rennie Loke, I ain't got nothing against nobody. Keep doing y'all thing, keep putting stuff out there, because we all got a story. Black, brown, whatever race you is, we all got a story to tell about our own areas. Tell about your own area. It's shit that going on in your hood, bro, that people don't know about. So talk about what's going on in your hood. You see what I'm doing? I'm talking about what's going on in my section. I ain't talking about nobody else. I'm talking about what goes in my section. Focus on what goes in your section, because a lot of us want to know. I want to know what's going on over there. I want you to tell me history about your section. A lot of people can't do that because they're not official enough from their hood, so they can't really go into that because they don't really have contact, no motherfucking connections with their G homies. They never learned their history. They don't bring that out. So all some people can do is just talk about other people. Now, if we all focus on our own, remember this, y'all. If we all focus on our own, the world will be a much better place. If you focus on your motherfucking self and stop focusing on Zoe, it'll be a better place, right? If I focus on myself and stop focusing on what you doing, what you not doing, it'd be a better place. Stop doing this. Look at these 3 that's coming back to me. So focus on y'all community, bro. Y'all got a lot of shit to bring to the table. Stop jumping on this motherfucker just gossiping, talking about other shit that, come on, man. Stop stirring up shit, because life is too short. And motherfuckers be talking the wrong shit, you fuck around and get hit. Because you just running your mouth for fucking views and shit. You selling out. You being a slave to this motherfucking YouTube nation. That's why you putting out a lot of bullshit for views. Cut that shit out, man. Tell the story about what's happening in your hood. Let us hear that, man. Talk about that. Y'all should be doing something on your side of town, too. Share that. Stop the hate.